Indeed. Indeed. What's going on? What's going on with it? Appreciate you. Missed y'all. You know, I'm getting the ambiance right. Give me 1 sec. Woo, let's get it going. Let's prove we know what we be talking about. Welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking host. Oops, the great. Man, I missed y'all, bro. I've been gone for almost a week. Whew, let me see if I remember how to do this thing, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up to have a quick little smoke break while we talk our ish about this music thing. Not too long ago, right? You know, Lil Wayne album came out. So I'm gonna get straight to the business, man. I ain't about to hold y'all up. We talked about the Lil Wayne album. You know, everybody took their turn kicking his back in, and I tried my hardest to avoid that, but not look like I'm sparing him. So I feel like I gave a fair synopsis of what I thought about the album, right? Some time has passed. Fresh Billboard chart was out. I should have did this Monday, but I was still working on some things. And surprisingly, Lil Wayne got a couple of little odds and ends on the Billboard Hot 100. So I figured what we can do to vindicate ourselves in our little channel over here. Let's see where we were right and where we were wrong. You know what I'm saying? So let me get this lit up because we're going to check this out. We're going to check this out for sure. I'm trying these stupid little zigzag cones. One hunger gave me a flavor when I wanted like the straight up. So it's messing with me a little bit, but I like the convenience of it. Y'all understood how long it takes me to get ready for every video. You'll understand why I be trying to find different ways of smoking. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be using papers too much longer. I'm gonna switch to the, it still be papers, but I'm gonna switch to them cones because it be taking too much time. But anyway, let's get to the topic at hand. Smoking, light it up. You're drinking, pull it up. Let's get to this business. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need no headphones for this. Share the screen real quick. Share the screen. This here is the Billboard Hot 100. The holy grail of ranking music to some, not to all. It's a piece to the equation. So, let's take a look. Now, before I get too far, I had said in my review that, matter of fact, let's do that. Before we get to the Billboard, let's do that. This is the Carter 6 album. My Spotify. I only use my Spotify to do reactions to actual albums or songs. I'm primarily a YouTube music. I'm a YouTube everything person, really. But I came up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tracks that had chart potential. They wasn't knockout smashes, none of that. Chart potential. Hip hop with Lil Wayne, Big X the Plug, Jay Jones, Baron from NO, Lil Wayne Solo Daddy, Cotton Candy, Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz. What's that? Flex Up, Lil Wayne Solo Daddy. Maria featuring with Lil Wayne, Wyclef, and Andrea Bocelli, whatever. Being Myself, Lil Wayne, and Manny Fresh, which might be my favorite on here. Alone in the Studio with My Gun, MGK, Kodak Black, Lil Wayne. Yes, I rock with MGK. That's Cleveland. That means something to me. So I'm not even about to go into that. That means something to me though. And then we got what? Alone in the Studio. Okay, I said that one already. Oh, Written History was the last one. Lil Wayne solo joint. That was 8 tracks. Now let's pop back over to the Billboard. So, hold on, my joint went out. Hold on, let's look at this. We're gonna check this out. Oh, we already through the top 10. We already through the top 10. Quick note, Luther holding steady at, well, it's down to 5. Just a quick Kendrick look. I'm still not seeing no Lil Wayne. We are now through 20. We are now through 30. No Lil Wayne. $36. First song off the new Lil Wayne Carter 6 album comes in at 36. Hip hop, Lil Wayne, Big X the Plug, Jay Jones. I remember this song because I was trying to gauge if Lil Wayne held his own, because Big X the Plug is hot as fish grease right now. So it's a danger with Big X being on a song with you, because especially if it's your song, if he railroads you on your own song, boy, woo. Don't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. You ain't supposed to let that happen. I felt like Lil Wayne, for the most part, held his own. But the more I listen to the song, I might be a little wrong on it. Big X might carry it a little bit. It's not like he just washing out Lil Wayne. One issue I did notice after listening to the song a couple times, that little weird noise, it's like there was a section where Lil Wayne was kind of like shadowing or repeating Big X's lines, and it was off put. That's annoying. After you hear it a couple times, it's annoying. That's one song. Let's keep going. We're through the 30s and into the 40s. Do. Oh, wow. We are now in the 50s. Next one's not till 54. So now we got 2 songs off the new album on the Hot 100 list. Sharks, Lil Wayne, Jelly Roll, Big Sean. That's two. I'm curious. Hold on 1 second. Let me look at something. I want to see if I had Sharks listed. I know I had that Big X song listed, but did I have Sharks? Where's Sharks? I did not have Sharks. I did not have Sharks. I had the Big X song. I had hip hop, but I did not have Sharks. All right, so that's two. Let's keep rolling. We're now into the 60s. Fresh at 61. Band from NO. Lil Wayne. So that's three. Welcome to the Carter. Lil Wayne. So two solo Jones. 61 and 62. Let's see if I had those. Carter. I didn't count the car. I didn't mark that because it was like, it's an intro. Not even really a song. But whatever's on the album. Band from NO. I did have Band from NO. I did have Band from NO. All right, what else we got? Bells. Lil Wayne. Solo Jones. 65. I did not have Bells. I did not have Bells. Let's see what else we got. We're into the 70s now. I don't want to skip nothing. We're in the 80s. We're in the 90s. Cotton Candy, Lil Wayne, and 2 Chainz. Let me see if I had that. Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz. Cotton Candy. I had that. See if we got any more. King Carter. Lil Wayne solo joint. Let me see, did I have King Carter? No, because that was, again, that's the very first, like, it's like the intro to the intro. Got some issues with that. I don't feel like King Carter should count. That's a minute and 48 seconds. If you want to count Welcome to the Carter, cool, whatever. At least it's 3.5 minutes. But King Carter, it's not 2 minutes. It's not even 2 minutes. King Carter's at 97. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 Lil Wayne tracks. I had 8. Biggest difference from what I had versus what's on the charts is King Carter and Welcome to the Carter was on the list for the Billboard 100. I didn't have those. I didn't feel like King, a minute and 48 seconds. Let's be real. He could have left that off, and Welcome to the Carter is the actual fucking intro. The stuff that I was willing to give some grace to, they were not. Like Written History at the very end, track 19, but not on the list. Alone in the studio with my gun was not on the list. Being myself was not on the list. Maria, I think Maria was the last one that was on there. Let me check. Let me double check one more again. It was hip hop. Sharks. Man from NO. Welcome to the Carter. Bells. Yeah, I don't think that song was on there. So what I'm noticing from what I have versus what what the people seem to be rocking to right now off this album. Luckily, it's anything at all. If you switch back over to my list, but what I was messing with was willing to give a chance to, like, the back end of the album. I seem to be willing to play with that a little bit more. All the stuff on the Billboard was everything from like, so I think the lowest song off the Billboard might be 8. So after track 8, Cotton Candy, to the rest of the world, this album fell off the face of the map. But without again, I don't like these Jones. They're gonna keep going out on me. I was willing to get up. Written history seemed right. It seemed right. The production across the whole album needed work. Let's get the obvious out the way. Production was terrible. We all know that. We've all established that. If there's anything every channel universally got right, is that the production was caca at best. But in my opinion, still, I think Lil Wayne, he could have salvaged this album just with better production. I don't think the rapping is terrible on this album. He got some little weird sound effects. You can't say things like squish, squish. You can't say things like squish, squish. That's dead. But sound effects aside, like, he just had better production, less elephants, and what have you. I think if the production was better, let's be honest, because I feel like it just seemed like to me, everybody ran to, like, it was a full-blown race to kick Lil Wayne back in. I don't know why. I get it. We didn't like all the crying Lil Wayne was doing about the Super Bowl, but that's a legend. Some of y'all let y'all inner haters really show with that one. One bad album. Well, okay. I don't want to go too far with it because he didn't have some not great albums. According to quite a few. Lil Wayne fall off ain't new. But to me, all I care about is Carter's. All I'm judging is by the Carters. And after Carter 3, Carter 4 was tolerable. I couldn't really overly tolerate the Carter 5. and this ain't much better, but it just seemed like everybody running with the narrative. There's zero to like on this album. That's a lie. It's a lie. It's an overreaction. The more visceral you sound when you talk about Lil Wayne, when you reacted to this thing, was the more clicks you got. And that's just whack. I'm not doing that. That's whack. That's whack. Who be in a rush to talk shit about a legend? Like that's how you know it's like the world is full of haters. Album's biggest issue was a production failure, not a rapping failure. Let's not do that either. Because I still think that if your favorite rapper really wanted Lil Wayne on a song, he wouldn't be like, "You put that last album out, dog. I can't." No, he's still Lil Wayne. You're gonna take that feature, and it's gonna be dope. My big orange cup. Pause. I got a black one for the show though. Try to keep everything aesthetically, you know what I'm saying, correct. That's why I be trying to hide my lighters, because they not, proper color either. But that's all we really got for this show, man. We won't try to do too much with it. I just wanted to show that I wasn't too far off base. I had the wrong songs. It seemed like, again, once with track 7, 8 came, once track 8 came. And I'm wondering, is that because maybe it was two or three really in a row, and they just didn't give the back half even a real listen? And I think that might be the case. I find it hard to believe that 19 tracks, people seem to pick out the top 8, which means there's 11. You listen to 11 Lil Wayne songs. Think about it. This is what you're saying. You listen to 11 Lil Wayne songs, and they all sucked. You listen to 11 Lil Wayne songs in a row, and they all sucked, because based on that chart, everybody picked kind of rocking with stuff out of the top 8, and that's it. That's the case. The message being sent is that it's possible to get 11 Lil Wayne tracks consecutively suck. You gotta look at the message. I want to make sure the right message is getting sent. Who thought that was possible? Who thought that was possible? The way that chart mapped out, man, is crazy work. I'm not upset about it. I'm going to be clear. I just find the results amazing. 11. I'm really interested in how everybody listened to this album. Did you listen to it all the way through, or did you get to a point where it was like, this is too much, this is too far gone, I can't do it, tap out and count everything else on their automatic dud? I'd be interested to see what everybody say about it. Wow. All right. The people have spoken. But I'm Oops the Great. This is Kush Equilibrium. I appreciate y'all pulling up to have a quick little smoke break while we talk about this little hip hop thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, so that way I can continue to keep the YouTube police outside instead of in here while we smoking and drinking and talking our ish about this music. But I'm gonna get at y'all because I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I really thought the back half of that album would get a little love, like at least one track in the last 10, 11. Get some kind of Lil Wayne, like some love, and he got nothing. Not even the end. That last one, that last track, I don't think is that bad. But all right, y'all spoke. I'll get at y'all, man.